Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, Dhyana Yogam, Sloka number 42. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Athava Yoginameva Kule Bhavati Dhimatam Etad Vidurlabhataram Loke Janma Yadidrusham. In the end part of this chapter, in the 37th shloka, Arjuna again asked a question after listening so much from the Lord about the importance of this Dhyana Yoga. He raised a doubt. What is that? He is having lot of Shraddha, and that person is practicing yoga. Yoga means here Dhyana Yoga. But somehow he is not able to establish and accomplish the goal of this Dhyana Yoga. That means he is not able to become the Gnana Nishtavan. Then such a person, not able to attain the goal of this Dhyana Yoga, and he stopped doing all the other karma related actions, also Karma Yoga, and he is more now devoted only in this, but unfortunately he could not succeed in this life, in this path of Dhyana Yoga. That means culmination of the Gnanam. It itself is Dhyanam. Dhyanam culmination is the Gnanam in the higher sense, according to the Vedanta. Then what kind of the Gati, to which world or into which state he goes? So Krishna, please explain to me. Kam gatim gacchati, hey Krishna. He will perish like a cloud, small cloud which is shattered by the wind. He is now not able to go to the higher world because of the karma and punyam, and he is not able to gain the moksha also through the gnanam. So he will get lost, nashyati, and he is not able to gain either that goal or this goal. And he is lost from the path of this Brahma Gnanam also. This my doubt. To clarify, you are only eligible. So now you are available in front of me, and apart from you, no one can solve this doubt. So please you tell me. Because I am also not having that much confidence that whether I can get in this life itself, this become successful in this Dhyana Yoga. So this is the doubt asked by the Arjuna in 37, 38 and 39 slokas. Then Bhagavan started giving the answer from the 40th shloka onwards, and 41 up to the end of this chapter, another 6 shlokas, the Bhagavan is going to give the answer. So while giving the answer in the 40th shloka, what Lord said, Hey Arjuna, please remember, for a person who practiced the dharmic life, karma yoga life, and did some extent the yoga abhyasa also, to such a person who did so many acts of the punya, dharmic acts, kalyana krita, whoever done some good things, remember, there will be never there will be a fall down for him. Fall down. Vinashaha. He never perish. That means, uh, and he never go to the Durgatim, to the lower world or the lower Janma. First know this. Know for certain, this person who practiced some spiritual practices, Adhyatmika practice, spiritual Adhyatmika both are one, and this Karma Yoga and Upasana also, and did some lot of dharmic acts, to such a person, he never perish, he never lost the way. Here, Durgatim. Now, let me tell you one or two more points. In this world, every one of us are having the option of choice, three options to do the what kind of action. But without doing any action, no one can keep quiet or away from the action. Now, if these are the three choices, which choice you want to use it? Which is the best choice? We must know that to choose the best. What are those three options? One is you can do the adharmic acts, bad actions, papa karmas, and go to the lower janmas, lower yonis. Or you can do the dharmic acts, punya karmas, and you can go to the higher worlds, up to the heaven. These are the two options. And third option is that going beyond the karma, transcending the karma and holding on to the Brahma Jnana alone. For a person who is who is holding on to the Brahma Jnana, Atma Jnana, that is only called Dhyana Yoga. Dhyana Yoga is equal to Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga is equal to Brahma Jnanam. Brahma Jnanam is equal to Atma Jnanam. So these are the three options. Now Arjuna is asking about the person who had done some extent these dharmic actions, karma yoga, and started following this some kind of yoga abhyasa and all these things, but I am having a doubt that what will happen to him. So the third one is ruled out by Lord here in this, but because he is a Kalyanakrita, so naturally there is no downfall going down to the more and more lower janmas. That is sure. Then what else the other options choices? In 41st shloka, because of his he done so many dharmic and punya karmas, he will attain the punya krutan lokan, the lokas which are he deserved to go, different that lokas he will reach, and there he will enjoy for many years the all higher sukhams, luxuries, and or he can be born back again, or not, or after experience also maybe, still because of his punya karmas or dharmic karmas or balance is there, but his lot to stay in the higher worlds is over, or then he or we can take, or he can born in this world in a rich family, okay, and Suchinam Srimatam Gehe. Suchinam Srimatam Gehe Yadhoktakarinam. Suchinam means, as told before, those people also, that family is also a dharmic family and more religious family. So that kind of pure-hearted people's house. Plus, they are very rich also. So in such a house, he may born. And whoever maybe, whoever not succeeded the complete, achieved the complete goal, but he is on the way, lost the path, and that person is called Yoga Bhrashtaha. So he will be born there. This is one option. And if a person, there is a drawback in this option. If a person born in the rich families, again, good families, rich families, then again there is a less possibility for Viveka, Vairagya and go to the Samadhi, Shatka Sampatti and all that kind of spiritual sadhanas. Because generally, if there is so much richness, where is the question of Vairagya? Where is the chance to uh, think about the Atma and Bhagavad Gita class and Brahma Vidya? And maybe he is also having still again lot of the desires. One way he is a good person, he did good actions, and some extent he started practicing the yoga also. But still, the lingering desires in the heart there are there. So to fulfill those desires again, he indulge in the world, indulge in this world. That we see this kind of category people more in the society. Many are good people. Many are born in the rich families or the pure-hearted families, dharmic families, and he is also having so much inside the desires again about the world and achievements of the world. So there is no again much possibility in this life to get the Viveka, Vairagya, Mumukshutvam, Samadhi, Shatka, Sampatti. But anyhow, it is not bad. He will do very slowly, he will involve. But still, his involvement and indulgence is more in the worldly desires or the activities and accumulation and all that. But there is another option. If anybody gets like this, that is more superior. In 42nd shloka, Adhava, otherwise, he will be born in the Yoginam Kule. Yoginam Dhimatam Kule Bhavati. Yoginam Dhimatam Kule Bhavati. Yoginam. Already the parents in that family, they are all spiritually oriented. More tapasvis. Okay? And more inclination towards the Brahma Jnanam. That's why it's called Dhimatam means here, not powerful people. Dhimatam means Buddhimatam. Their intellect is very much now interested, able to have Viveka, Vairagya and trying to acquire Samadhi, Samadhi Shikha Sampatti. So, in such a spiritually oriented or spiritually already realized either father or mother, in such a house also he may be born. And here Bhagavan says, if anybody born in this kind of family, but they are very, very poor. That poor word is not used here, but such kind of janma is considered as the durlabhataram, superlative degree. Why Bhagavan is used this kind of janma, which janma, even though he is not having so much riches and prosperity, and utter poverty, the parents, but they were yogis. They were yogis. So naturally here there is no attraction for the worldly things, luxuries, and already family is also inclined towards the spirituality, spiritual sadhanas. And if a person, if anybody born in such a family to the parents, it is very, very rare, Arjuna. Idrusham janma loke durlabhataram. The reason to say that it is the very rare and great opportunity, durlabhataram, very difficult to get. That means here, if we happen to born in such a family, now there is no doubt this is the Antima Janma. He completes his goal of his birth, he will complete here the moksham. He will become a Jivan Mukta. Because of that, naturally, he is going to become a Videha Mukta also. So that's why Bhagavan praises this kind. So these are the options given in this. I have given you some examples in the last class. Anyhow, let us start the 43rd verse and continue. Now, further, what else will happen to him? Okay, if he born in the Buddhimatam Yoginam Gehe, Tatra tam buddhisamyogam labhate paurvadehikam yatate cha tato bhuyah samsiddhau kuru nandana. Now, what happens further? Why I am telling this is very rare kind of janma in the 42nd yoginam dhimatam kule bhavati durlabhataram loke eridrusham janma. You know why? Because there, tatra, in that yogi's family, tam buddhi yogam, he is directly in a very small age itself, he gets contact with the Jnanam, Vivekam, Vairagyam. In Buddhi Samyogam means getting attached towards the mixing with the Jnanam. Okay? He will get associated with the Jnanam. Okay? Of course, now we are in different age. Maybe we got later, maybe after 30s, after 40s, or like that, some of us. And some of me got a little early also. But now only slowly, after many years, I am able to actually progress and slowly establishing in that knowledge. So these different stages always will be there for everybody. But anyhow, this year, getting association with the satsangam and getting the opportunity to listen to the Shravanam and Shastra Adhyayanam, and it is the greatest blessing and opportunity. But for many of us, it happened, we got it. But still, if we don't know the value of it, by listening these shlokas, now we must know how great and valuable that. I don't know by what reason, maybe now I got interest in Shravanam. I got opportunity to listen to some Shastra from some Guru. This is the greatest opportunity because this alone will take the person. Now, how you take it, how you work hard, it depends upon that whether you are going to complete your job, attain the goal in this birth itself, or you want to postpone. That surely it depends upon you only. You means I. So here what Lord says, because of this, how it happened? Because of pauradehikam labhate, this buddhi samyogam, without going through the, again, lot of, as usual materials, average life in this janma, up to 60, 70. I never get any interest at the very, very late because of the so many problems in the family, and now I got some vairagya. How that won't work? You need to now listen, understand, assimilate, and establish. So by the time you are crossed the 50 years, your senses become weak, your mind becomes weak, your understanding, intellect also becomes weak. That's why we should not waste the time. Whatever may be the age, now I understood that the value of it, how precious it is. So here, because of Purva Janma sadhana, now what he will do? Here he will work hard. Yatate prayatnam karoti. He puts a lot of efforts. Therefore, tataha, he keep on tasmat purokrutat samskarat. Already he cultivated a lot of samskaras before in the previous janma. So that all now he realized that yes, now I got the opportunity because of the God's grace or my punya karma. Now let me not waste. Let me progress quickly. Let me work hard. Like that, bhuyaha samsiddha. He Kurunandana, he will do bahutaram samsiddha. He bahutaram tataha yatate. He will put all his efforts and without any fail. That means with utmost Shraddha, Shraddha word Bhagavan himself going to tell next shlokas. So here, this is how the continuation of this process. That's why these examples of the um, genius, the prodigies, in different fields also, particularly in the Adhyatmika field. A 10-year-old child is singing like a Gandharva. It is not that practice or effort achieved in this Janma. It is already done in the previous Janmas. Now he is able to catch it in a very small age. In any field you can see of these sciences. Now about the spiritual knowledge, still it is much, much greater and so precious. And different examples starting from the very small age like Shankaracharya. How come by birth within short time he is able to study the entire Shastra and understand, assimilate, he got a Yoga Siddhis and all that. It is not just done. He is also we call it as the Shiva's Amsham, Avataram and all that. The parents got the dream and the blessings of the Lord. That is okay. But of that blessings and the desire of these parents, the pious parents to have a child, all these situations are selected and taken by a Yoga Bhrashta who is a Siddha Purusha in the previous Janma. Now he is born as a Shankara. Shankara. Whether you call it as Avatara, Amsha of the Lord, whatever may be, but it is the Purva Janma's continuation. Now, take the other examples of Ramana Maharshi at the age of okay, in the little more past, if you go, Santa Gnaneshwar, the three brothers and one sister, how they are in a small age, all of them are born Gnanis. And then Ramana Maharshi at the age of 17, and then Aravinda Ghosh, who actually his parents are very much interested to push him into the Western lifestyle. They are crazy about the Western lifestyle. That's why they send him to the England to study. But even though he was pulled by his previous old samskaras of the past janma, in the name of the freedom fighting. But after participating in that, and they kept him in the jail. In the jail, one day he just got the revelation and the a thought shifting into that spiritual, then came to Pondicherry and became a great, famous Aravinda yogi. But the previous life, if you see few years, it is okay, we cannot understand. Now, this point here, Lord is going to tell in the 44th shloka. Many examples. Last class, I think I told you that in the Puranas, if you take Prahlada, and so Prahlada has got the teaching while he's already a pious Punya Jiva, and through the Narada's instruction, in the mother's womb itself, he got the Upadesham and teaching. That's why by birth itself within, when he started flourishing, flowering, a small child itself, the entire great devotion, jnanam, everything is expressed. It is not just happened within overnight and one day. Now, so this pushing, something is pulls the person without his knowledge, without he helplessly, he will be dragged and pulled towards that spiritual path. That point is now Bhagavan telling in the 44th shloka. पूर्वाभ्यासेन तेनैव ह्रियते ह्यवचोऽपि सः जिज्ञासुरपि योगस्य शब्दब्रह्माति वर्तते. Because of the Purva Abhyasa, the practice done in the previous Janmas, because of that, he is helplessly, avashaha abhi. He don't know, but his life is first going in a worldly side, material side, and somehow, someday, one day, some guru, some incident changes the person. So helplessly he is pulled towards that jnanam and that continuity of the spiritual sadhana. And he is jignasu only, okay, abhyasa. And this jignasuhu api yogasya, and now this jignasu, this yogi who has already done previously so much sadhana, now he crosses and go above the Shabda Brahmati Vartate. This is an important word. Here, Shabda Brahmati Vartate means, as I told, the three options. The the best option is going beyond the karma, transcending the karma. Tad Shabda Brahma means here, Vedokta Karmanusthana Phalam. By doing this karma, by doing this ritual, and because of this anushtana, I will get this phalam. So I will get that, I will go to there. There is nothing like that to him. Either in the name of upasana, I will go to that particular god's loka, either Vaikunta or Kailasha, nothing. He doesn't have any kind of iha, amutra pala bhoga viragaha, such vairagyam, this passion is there. I don't want to go anywhere. Anywhere you go, you have to come back again. Why have to go? Why this traveling at all? Is it necessary for me? Or there is anything to escape from this cycle of birth and death and birth and womb to tomb? Karma, janma, janma, karma. How long? And after exhausting the punyam, any punya loka, you have to leave it and come back again, and you still have some balance prarabdha, some bunch of karma. So better to get out of this karma clutches itself in the, yes, in the, get out from the hands of this karma. Is it possible? Yes, that is only told in the last 5 chapters. For that only now this Gnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga is highlighted. If Gnanam comes, you are free from the karma. So, Shabda Brahma, okay, Ativartate. Because of this yoga and Jignasu, we will call only Jignasu who is having a desire for the this Jignasu is called Mumukshu. Desire for what? Mokshu. Moktum Icha Mumukshuhu. Mukti. Moktum Ichati Mumukshuhu Ativartate. That means this Buddhi Yogam, Gnana Yogam helps him to transcend I need not to do any karma for my completeness, for my fullness. I discovered that I am full. I am complete. So I have no any problem. As a Atma Brahma, I need not depend on anything, anybody for my peace, happiness and security because I am already peaceful. I am already Shanta Swarupam. I am already Ananda Swarupam. And I am actually giving the security as a Atma to the entire world. So this is the understanding behind this Shabda Brahmati Vartate. It transcends this karma, this upasana, all these things. These are all just he used it as the stepping stones, as like a pole-walled jumper. He just used the pole, but when he once goes to the height to jump and drop that side, he leaves that pole in the same way. Then Bhagavan further goes to explain that. So therefore, always be as this yogi. Here the word yogi is Gnana yogi. Remember, Gnana yogi. Because we are talking about the Dhyanam. The Dhyanam about what? Brahman. The Brahman, knowing about the Brahman is the Gnanam. And the Brahman itself is the Gnana Swarupa. I need not to know. I need not to crave for to know anything. So in this way, further what is the reason this to be as a yogi is always better because here prayatnadyatamaanasto yogi samshuddha kilvishah aneka janma samsiddhah tato yati param gatim. If at all we are not able to accomplish the complete establishment in the Gnana Nishtha because of so many still maybe different varieties and kinds of obstacles. Obstacles are not created by anybody, they are all because of your past inclinations and karmas and all that. So, but still we need not to worry. Let us keep on walk. Charai vaiti. Keep on walk, keep walking, keep walking. So here, prayatnad, that's why yatamanaha. Continuous with the effort putting forward, I won't leave it. See, sometimes akala maranam and so much suffering and disease for the body, then such a person cannot, engage in the listening of Shastra and understand. So body equipment should be available and eligible and mind equipment also. But sometimes because of the prarabdha still that papa karma, it may gets break and stop due to any reason. But whatever you keep on doing, that will always like brought forward, it will add it to your account. What account? This yogi gnanam account. Punyam account also, but once that punyam is not a normal materialistic punyam, and but this punyam is gradually because of many janmas, aneka janma samsiddhataha, siddha, siddha. It is happened because of many jan. Yoga siddhihi, aneka janma samsiddhihi means yoga siddhihi or samyak darshanam. Samyak darshanam. That means perfection in the jnanam, perfect understanding, doubtless knowledge, doubt-free knowledge. So this happened. Prayatnat yatamanaha. This yogi, samsuddha kilvishaha. Gradually, we studied no one shloka. Shanai ruparamet. Buddhya dhruti. We saw 25th shloka. So here also, gradually, his mind becomes very so pure, free from the ragadveshas, free from the kama krodhas, free from the trigunas, dvandvas. Samshuddha kilvishaha means pure mind, means doubt-free mind, anxious-free mind, excitement-free mind, desire-free mind is called Samshuddha Kilvishaha. This happened because of so many janmas. Now, in course of time, gradually, he will attain the Paramam Gatim Yati. See, Arjuna, you ask, no, what Gati he will get? He may not get the higher, complete the liberation now, but in course of time, when he is pulled on to the same path and inclination, gradually, he will be cross over the samsara. Param gatim, that means moksham, the ultimate liberation, nirvanam. Further, after that, there is anything to desire, there is anything to be achieved, there is anything anything lack? No, nothing. Therefore, in this way, involving, committing to this dhyana yogam is always superior. Now, Bhagavan telling that how this jnana yogam or karma, this dhyana yogam is superior. Okay, superior. 46th shloka. तपस्विभ्योऽधिको योगी ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी तस्माद् योगी भवार्जुना. Therefore, Arjuna, I suggest to you, you become a yogi. Yogi means what kind of yogi? Dhyana yogi. Dhyana yogi means what? Jnana yogi. That means what? Immediately, now you give up your all responsibilities and this kingly kingship, kingly dress, Kshatriya dharma and Kshatriya vesha, and come, let us go to Himalayas. No, this is not such kind of advice. But this is the path. You keep this, I should become a yogi. This should be the goal of the human life. Here again, there is a possibility of misunderstanding this word yogi, because yogi is generally used or understood by the modern people now is whoever practices the Ashtanga yoga, Hatha yoga, and good in the pranayama, this, that, nirvikalpa samadhi, or even is having his kundalini has awakened and he got some siddhis also. Not this kind of yogi. Don't keep that picture in the mind. According to Bhagavad Gita, the yogi word is used in a very different manner, but used many times. For example, in third chapter, Karma Yoga, Karma Yogi, where they in that third, fourth chapters, the yogi word is Karma Yogi. And now here we are talking about the Jnana Yogi, who is nothing but the Dhyana Yogi. So now listen, Arjuna, why I am telling you, suggesting it to become a Dhyana Yogi or Gnana Yogi? The reason is this. Tapasvibhyaha cha, Gnanibhyaha cha, Karmibhyaha cha, api adhikaha yogi iti me matam. Adhikaha mataha. Gnataha. It is known, it is considered, okay? This is the opinion, declaration, not only of me, many previous rishis and saints. This is the supremost and the superior. Then what? One first, let us take from the second line, karmibhyaha, who do lot of Vaidika karmas, yajna, yaga, agnihotram, vaishvadevam, like this kind of so many vratams and so many kind of rituals and homas, all that, karmas. Then that person, and then tapasvibhyaha, some people will do lot of tapas, austerities, going to the forest, climbing, sitting on the mountain or something like that, or they torture themselves so much physically. They impose lot of self-disciplines on them. But generally these tapasvis are very angry kind of people. Tapasvis are more arrogant or proud people generally. In Puranas, Katha, stories also will see. Why? The reason is because I did tapas, I achieved something. When I achieve something and I got some power, shall I keep quiet? I want to exhibit that power. I want to show to the world. So like this, the normal parlance, these yogis and tapasvis are all normal tapasvis. They are more angry type of people. And their tapas is that so strict, they want to impose on the others also. So whatever, if it goes little this side, that side, they will become so angry. So that kind of rigidity will come. That it doesn't mean that doing tapas is wrong, but how much and what for? You want to prove something? Those days, Vishwamitra and these rishis are all did tapas, are many rishis in the Purana. That time, Indra sends to disturb their tapas. Lot of apsaras and Urvasi, Rambha, all that. And somebody asked to Swami Sivananda, Swamiji, in Puranas it is mentioned like that. When those rishis are doing tapas, there lot of beautiful ladies and apsaras are all used to come in front of them. Now also, if anybody do, they will come. Then Swamiji said, yes, they will come. Then I will do tapas. So his tapas is meant for to see the Rambha, Urvasi and Apsarasa, to get them. If you see the Asurika tapas, many, later on Bhagavan is going to talk about the different variety of tapas, Sattvika tapas, Rajasika tapas and Tamasika tapas. Now, what I want to say here is any this tapas, how many asuras did the tapas? Hiranyakasipu did tapas, huh? Hiranyaksha did tapas, so many Rakshasas, all they did tapas. Lot of many stories are there important. But finally, what their character, what they, what for they are doing the tapas, and finally what happened? So destruction. If the tapas is meant for destruction of somebody, something, and ultimately that means you are you are becoming the cause for your own destruction. Anyhow, the tapas is in the name of so much Varatam. I go to Sabarimala every year. Since last 20 years I am going. Okay, now what? What you achieved? What you understood? Have you read any time the Mahavakya written on the Ayyappa Swami temple? In the whole world, I don't know how it came, but in every Ayyappa temple, in front of that sanctum sanctorium door above, the Mahavakya written, Tattvamasi, you are that. Have you never thought of it? Have you never asked anybody about it to know the meaning? Then what were your struggle and tapas? Okay, 30 days, 40 days you follow the vratam and go to Sabarimala and come back. I'm not criticizing, but their general lifestyle, their behavior, their transactions in the world, there is any change in them? They are behaving like a more um, uh, good and friendly attitude people, loving people, lovable people like it matters. Your tapas should bring the divinity in you. Should bring divinity means divine qualities. If the divine qualities are not uh, you are not endowed with them, then your tapas. Again, go back to the tapasvis. How many tapasvis after getting the Mahabharata? There are some stories. The rishis immediately will get anger. They want to show the power of their tapas. That rishi who completed his tapas, he got a power. So when he opened the eyes and looked at the bird burnt, fallen down. Then immediately he feels so proud that I such a power to my eyes after tapas. Then with that proudness he went to the some buddy's house, Grihastha's house. There he went and asked for bhiksha. That lady didn't come quickly, immediately outside. He waited for some time. Finally, after some time, that lady came with the bhiksha. Then this Mahatma becomes so angry. Why you are so late? You are making me to stand a lot of time. Like that, he made his eyes big and looked with anger at her. You know what she said? Maharaj, don't show your anger on me. I am not like that bird which is fallen from the tree because of your look. I am a pativrata. I am a grihini. I have old people inside to serve. I have to serve them and I have to do that my duty first. So little late happened. Then this Mahatma stunned. How this lady knows that when I saw that bird got burnt, and that means she is more greater tapasvi than this person. Then he asked her, how come you are able to have such a clairvoyance and this vision? Then she didn't reply. You just go and ask in that after some distance there is a one butcher, Vyadhaha, who cut the meat. And there also this Rishi become flat. That fellow also is Swadharmanusthana, and he is also. As soon as this person Rishi went and met there, oh, that lady send you, that's why you came here. Again, another shock. What is this? How these are all like having the wireless phones like that? That lady is residing somewhere, and after told her, I just walked 1 hour and came here. Nobody has come before that and told him, but how he come to know? Then he understood tapas, what real tapas is. So like these stories will come in the Bhagavatam and all that. So why I am telling all this? Bhagavan says here, instead of karma and the tapas, and instead of the here gnanibhya, here the gnani word, you should take it as the shastra pandityam matram atra. Who is having the bookish knowledge, so much pandityam, literary knowledge, and grammatical knowledge, linguistic knowledge, that kind of panditas and so scholarly people. So out of these karma yogis and out of these tapasvis, out of these scholarly people, this Gnana Yogi or Dhyana Yogi is the supremost. Therefore, I suggest you also, I advise you also, become yogi. This praising this Gnanam, Bhagavan already done in the 4th chapter when he is talking about the different yajnas. There he finally came and concluded and said that out of so many 11 yajnas, more than the 13 yajnas he explains. And then finally he says that Nahi gnanena sadrusham pavitramiha vidyate. There is nothing uh, pure equal to the purity of the gnanam. Gnanena sadrusham pavitram iha na vidyate. Okay? And he praises that how that gnanam removes and destroys all your sins. That also, sarvam gnana naiva vrujinam santarishyasi. Very important shlokas in the 4th chapter. So that gnanam, that is only here also, and the gnanam is praised. Because that is the main central teaching of any Shastra, particularly Vedanta. Now, after that, in the last 47th shloka, further one step, Bhagavan going further to that Gnani Yogi about the last shloka. Yogi namapi sarvesham madgatenantaratmana Shraddhavan bhajate yo mam same yuktatamo mataha. Out of this again dhyana gnana yogis api sarvesham yoginam madgate na antaratmana. Whoever surrenders to me. Why he is telling that api sarvesham? What is the sarvesham? Yoginam api sarvesham. There are many other semi-demigods. Rudra Adityadi Dhyana-parayanam. Varuna Devata, Agni Devata, Indra Devata, Chandra Devata. There are so many devatas, people generally in the form of rituals they will do, no? But Bhagavan here finally telling that don't put the vote to all of them. out of these yogis also again, whoever surrendered to me, madgatena, here mad, why Bhagavan is telling, he is very partial, he is very arrogant, talking only you have to worship me, not anybody else. One telling here the Ishwaratva Bhavam. Madgatena means, Mayi means Vasudeve Samahitena. Vasudeva means not Vasudeva Putra. Of course, Krishna born as a Vasudeva Putra, and that Krishna only is talking about this Gita. But his intention is that Vasati iti Vasudeva, where Samahitena, and he himself Antaratmana, in everybody's heart, who is residing, that me, aham, that aham is Vasati Deva, Jyotanati Deva Vasati Sarvantaratmana Antakaranena, inside of everybody, that Atma, whoever is surrendered to it, whoever wants to know it, you have to, if you take it in a bhakti sense also, Krishna, because he is telling, he is talking, so there Shiva also will tell that Madgatena. It is not like that. That's why Shankara wrote Rudra Adityadi with Dhyana Parayana Madhye, out of so many different people worship the different people, different devatas. But whoever worships me, Mantarat Sarvesham Madgatena, and who surrenders to me, who take refuge at me, and such a Shraddhavan, here this word. Already we saw the Shraddha word, and many times we are keep on reminding to us ourselves Shraddhavan. See, as a Ishvara, Sarvantaryami, Sarvashaktiman, Ishvara means Ishati Sarvam Yaha Sa Ishvara. So have that there is some supreme power. Okay, his name and form we don't know, but because of him everything happened. Okay, my Ishtadevata, whatever I am thinking, also is that power only, and this remembrance, constant remembrance of this inner power. That if you don't understand about the inner self, but Lord very clearly said Antaratmana, Antakaranena, and holding on to that, having the faith, even though we don't understand fully, even though we have still doubts, even though we have no much hope whether I will get in this life or not, any kind of such mental, modifications, weaknesses comes, sometimes they will crop up in the middle. But if you want to overcome all of them, whatever may happen, in spite of all of them, I will hold on to my Lord. So whether you take it as a bhakti, whether you take it as Atma, hold on to the Atma, then bhajate, sevate, remembers, thinks, contemplates, yah, whoever, mam, sahame yuktatamaha. I consider that person, that yogi is the supremost. Yuktatamaha mataha. Atishayena yuktaha. He is the best. Okay? So, extremely best, Sreshta yogi. That means this dhyana yogi, whoever started seeing me in the Antaratma. For this, Bhagavan already told many places about the Sarvabhutasthamatmanam Sarvabhutani Chatmani Ikshate Yoga Yuktatma Sarvatra Samadarshanaha Atmaupammena Sarvatra Samam Pashyati Yojjuna Sukham Va Yadi Va Dukkham Sayogi Paramo Mataha. Seeing the one Atma. So this is Sarvatma, not only bhavam, Sarvatma bodham. Sarvatma bodham. Absolutely, this duality uh, is not real at all. The absolute is something, but this duality is never be the reality. It is vidya. So this kind of understanding. Now with this 47th shloka, Bhagavan concludes here, but he is not concluding. He is going to continue his talk. Why he talks, what he talks, that all comes in the 7th chapter. Now here we have completed the Prathama Shatkam, the first bunch of 6 chapters of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Many great acharyas, not Shankara, but others all consider this the first Shatkam, the six chapters, as the Tvampada Vicharam. In the Tattvamasi Mahavakya, this Tvampada Vicharam. Now I came to know what I am. Or some people say that in that Aham Brahmasmi, the Mahavakya, these 6 chapters dealt with that Aham Pada Vicharana. In that way also we can see, and we'll start the next class, 7th. Next class, mostly I have to give the summary of the 6th chapter. As usual, I give for all the chapters. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tat Sat.